23rd. I'm opening up this week's vlog. Welcome. Last week I closed out the vlog while doing my hair, which is why we're like this now. So this is probably the first ever vlog that I'm starting, but I'm not reading anything. I finished everything last night that I was reading. So now I have nothing. I think the only books I have left to read is 84 Charing Cross Road, which is my nonfiction pick for the month, and then Among the Free, which is the Invisible Children series, or Shadow Children series. I'm almost done with that. I'll probably finish. No, I will finish that next month. But I am otherwise done for the month. When you see that door moving, it's because the cat does not like when I shut the door. And neither does Connor. I have essentially finished both of those books, or all of the books, except for those two. And those two are extremely short audiobooks. Like one of them is straight up, I think, 2 hours long. So the chances of me finishing it are very high. I still have like a week left of January, and the book blanket is already like relatively done. So I'm kind of like, heck. The one thing I could do is do like a bookend thing situation for the book blanket and add like 2 or 3 books if I finish 2 or 3 books. So we will see. Yeah, I very much did not mean to finish all of my reading. I just be harassing my cat, sorry. Do a book club today. I don't know that everyone's finished the book from December or from November. I did. It was one of the worst books of the year last year, so those videos should be out by now, so you should be able to see them. Today, if I have to squeeze in top, I very much would like to film my TBR for February, and also go ahead and film my wrap up for 2024's book blanket. I also, again, if I spend some time, would like to film my book tracking video, how I track all my books. I don't have like it in the schedule for when it would come out, but I want it filmed so I don't have to worry about it. I also want to finish filming my 2025 book blanket set up, because it is done being set up, and like I've done most of January already. So that's what I would like to do. If that's what's gonna happen though, I don't know. We will see. But yeah, I think that's it. I don't have a lot else left to update on, so I'm gonna close the book here. So I will talk to you guys later. I hope that you're having a good day. Yeah. Okay, thanks. Bye. Good morning. This isn't working. I don't know where my glasses are. Good morning. It's my other glasses. Friday the 24th. It's Friday the 24th. I maybe finished every book that was on my TBR. So I had to add books. I've added 4 books because there's a whole other week to this month. So I went ahead and added books. Let's talk about the books I finished first. I finished Among the Enemy. I think it's Among the Enemy. I don't know anymore. It's the second to the last book in the Shadow Children or Invisible Children, I don't know, series. 3-star read, I think. It was tolerable. What did I write down? I wrote something down. This is why I started doing this. It was good, interesting. Oh, but there's a lot of God talk. Like, we're talking about God a lot now. We didn't in the beginning of these books, but now we are talking about God a lot, which I'm glad that they're ending before it gets a little bit too religious for me. I knew that it would probably have a religious undertone, just based specifically on when it came out, but here we are. Also, look at this cup that Landis gave me. They said it came from like a book box or something, but that's my vibes. Those are my vibes. What did we just knock over? There's that. Then I finished 84 Charing Cross Road, and I enjoyed it. It was cute. It was a very cute little book. It was very, very short. but very cute. I enjoyed it. Then I started Compound Fracture, which is by Andrew Joseph White, and I really like his writing. Like, I really, really like his writing. And I knew that, but this is about a queer in the South. And bitch, I'm a queer in the South. A trans guy in the South. I'm not a trans guy, but I'm a they, them in the South. And they even talk about the perspective of, maybe editing me, we'll put the quote right here. Because I was like, oh my god, I feel seen. So like, a lot of people ask me like, why are you still in the South if it's like not like the safest or the best option or whatever? And I, to that, say fuck you, and I'm here because it's mine. This shit belongs to me. And if I don't stay to do anything, to exercise my privilege, if I do not stay to do anything, then I do not have room to complain about the South. I live here. This is my home. I'm not gonna let fuckers take my home away from me or tell me that I don't get to live here. So, I don't know if that makes sense. But that's how I feel about it. I'm 50% in, and I'm appreciating so much about the writing style because I feel like Hell Followed With Us, and even The Spirit Buried His Teeth were a little like, the prose was a little bit gothic, poetry-y, flowery, and this is very like gut-wrenching, like this is horror. The other ones were horror, there was horrifying things in them and I enjoyed them, don't get me wrong, don't misunderstand that, but this is more aligned with my reading style, I think, and I'm enjoying them a lot. Enjoying it a lot. Today I'm going to start This Thing Between Us by Gus Moreno, I think. Yeah, Gus Moreno. This is an adult horror book. I have had it on my TBR for a hot minute. I'm going to listen to the audiobook. It's 6 hours long, which means 3 times speed, about 2 hours. So I'll probably finish it today. The other things that I've added to my TBR are Someone You Can Build a Nest In by John Wiswell, which is like fantasy romance horror. I'm intrigued. There are two versions of the cover. Hopefully Editing Me will show you. And if you see the 2 versions of the cover, it's like, what's going on? And then the other is that I want to reread All the Bad Apples, which is by Moira. I have such a hard time with that name. Valley Doyle, and yeah, it's a really good book, so I'm excited to reread it. My battery's dying, which is interesting because it was on the charger. I literally just pulled it off the charger, so I don't fucking know what that's about, but I'm gonna go, and I will talk to you guys later. Okay, thanks, bye.
Wow, none of us have done anything.
We're so fun.
Come on, Ava.
Good morning. It is the 27th and it is a Monday. Hi, how you doing? I did, I think, finish a book on Friday. This Thing Between Us. I finished This Thing Between Us by Gus Moreno. 3-star read. It wasn't that it was not enjoyable or anything. It just got a little bit silly by the end. I don't know how to, like, silly isn't the right word, but I was not enjoying it by the end. It was interesting, but too many parts that never got connected to one another. I have some grievances with that. But it wasn't bad. I did like it for what it was, but 3-star read. Today I'm going to be starting Someone You Can Build a Nest In, which is a fantasy romance horror. We'll see. Ozzy finished it over the weekend and said it was cute and weird, so that's right up my alley. Really exciting. I also am going to try and finish Compound Fracture, or at least get 75% in. I was supposed to get 75% in on Friday, and then I simply didn't. Not a big deal. I still have the full week left to finish, like, all of these things. I am also going to be rereading All the Bad Apples this week. I read it ages ago, but I'm going to be rereading it because I have wanted to reread it for a while and then just never gotten around to it, so that'll be good. I did plan out like my reading for February. I also filmed my TBR for February, deleted the raw footage, it was ready to go, and realized that I fucked it up. It had a photo cover, like a book cover, from the intro of my video all the way to the end. I don't know how I managed to do that, but I had already deleted the raw footage, so I either have to somehow fix that edit or completely refilm it. I'm gonna try and fix the edit this morning, but I just don't know if I'm gonna swing that. We'll see. We did manage to also go play pool on Friday, and that was a lot of fun. And yeah, I don't know what else. I feel like not a lot else happened over the weekend. I did a lot of laying around, so there you go. But yeah, I have some pool footage that you guys should have. I should have put before this, so we'll see. But I think that's it. I'm gonna go so I can edit and try and work on this before work starts. So I'll talk to you guys later. Okay, thanks, bye. It is Tuesday, the 28th. I did finish Compound Fracture. 5-star read. It's a 5-star read. I enjoyed the fuck out of that book. It was such an incredible conversation on being queer in the South and how even historically the South is rednecks, etc. The South are made up of rebels and people who would have been a part of socialist movements and people who distance themselves from the status quo. Like historically, they are these people, and so much of that has been lost in Southern rhetoric, and it's just really interesting, and I so appreciate an author talking about that, because I have really strong feelings about it, and I couldn't put them into words. So yeah, 5-star read. What did I put for my review for it? Let's see. A fantastic book about being a queer in the South and having a fucked up world in a warranted fucked up way. Oh, and dealing with, maybe? I don't know. A fucked up world in a warranted fucked up way. Sometimes you should get to kill the racists. It was a good. I enjoyed it a lot. I also started Someone You Can Build a House In. This book is so funny. I don't know that it's supposed to be funny, but it's genuinely so funny. Our main character is Shishishin, which is not how you pronounce that, but that's how it's spelled. And so I'm not going to refer to her as that. I'm going to call her the monster. She is the monster, and she like builds herself out of body parts from her victims, because otherwise she's just this kind of like scary tentacle-y monster person thing. And she meets Homily and like falls in love with Homily, who's just this kind of sweet girl who's a terrible family, like a terrible fucking family. And so the monster goes with Homily back to her family home because they're trying to hunt down the monster, literally herself, and she's like, I'll help. So they go back to her family home, and the whole time the monster is like, how do I offer that I would eat her mom without it being weird, because she doesn't know I'm the monster, but I would eat her mother if given the opportunity. How do I bring that up? I want to say it's almost like autism rep, some of it. The way that she just is handling social situations or processing information is just, it's fantastic. I'm having such a fun time reading it. I'm about 50% in. I think it'll take me about an hour to finish it, an hour and some change to finish it. Because I think it's I think 3 hours and 16 minutes or something left. So I will definitely be finishing that today. I want to film my wrap-up, so if I get that done today, reading today, before my lunch, then I will probably film my wrap-up. That'll be solid, because I went ahead and refilmed my TBR, uploaded it, got it titled and scheduled and all those things. I just need to make thumbnails. I need to make a thumbnail for that. I need to make a thumbnail for the 2024 book blanket wrap-up, and then I need to film my January wrap-up because it's 28th, and I want to film my 2025 book blanket setup. I've officially like set up, like she's done January, not 2025, but January is officially done. So we've got the title, and I think this has come out really beautifully. I think it's fantastic. Not to toot my own horn, but this might be my best idea yet. So it's tedious though, don't get me wrong, this bitch is tedious. I also have already done our first 2 blocks for February. I can't do the last one until closer to the end of the month so that I know where it's going to be, because it's going to be very similar to the last one in January that has the like things at the end. What is it? Bookend at the end, and if it's on the shelf that it's currently on, it'll be facing the same direction as the one I did for January, but if it's moved down a shelf, it'll need to face the other direction. I have planned March though, so realistically I could go ahead and do March's block, the first one, for the one that's like, this is March, like it'll say March on it. I have enough of my TBR planned out for March because I'm insane. that I could do that. I also need to RSVP to a wedding. They say that I'm not going. I just remembered that. I don't know if you can hear that, but that's Cotter trying to bury her food in the carpet. She can't. It's awesome. So yeah, I'm gonna try and finish the book. Gonna try and build my wrap up. The only other book I have left to read is gonna be All the Bad Apples, and I will be reading that starting today or tomorrow. And then I'm gonna go ahead and start one of February's books so that I can. It's a really long one. How long is the audiobook? Hold on. I don't even think I've looked. I think I've mentally prepared for how long it was going to be by just refusing to look. 24 hours, so at 3 times speed, that's what? At 3 times speed, that's 12 hours, I think? No, not 12 hours. I can do math. No, I can't. It's 8 hours. That's 8 hours of listening. So my goal is to get tomorrow. Well, I'll talk about this tomorrow. So I'm not even gonna put a book cover. I'll talk about it tomorrow. I want to get like 25% into it tomorrow, 50, 75. So then I finish it in February. So it counts as a February read. Don't talk to me about my systems. Okay, I'm gonna go though. I'll talk to you guys later. Okay, thanks. Bye. Good morning. It is a day of the week for sure. It's Wednesday the 29th. I'm so tired. We let the cat sleep with us last night, which means I didn't sleep. But also it got way too hot in the house. It's that weird time of year here where it's like some days it'll be in the 60s even at night, and then some days it'll be in the 30s even at night. And like if you don't check the forecast every single day and set your heat or AC accordingly, you're fucked. And I didn't set the heat or AC accordingly because like work was really stressful and I was just like tired and over it. So here we are. I need to cut my bangs today. They're too long. Cotter also needs a bath and a haircut, but we'll see if that happens. What did I do yesterday? I don't know. I finished a book. Oh, I finished Someone to Build a Nest In. It was a 5-star read. I really, really enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun reading it. I am deeply opposed to the concept of cozy horror. I think that it is a dumb term. I just had this conversation with my friends. This is the only book I have ever felt in my entire life would fall into that category, only because it could fall into the fantasy horror category or the romance horror category, largely more the fantasy horror than anything else. That's just how I feel about that. But it's good, 5-star read. I had a lot of fun reading it. I did start All the Bad Apples, but I didn't get particularly far in just because my brain just turned to mush. And I was like, I can't do any more reading. So ideally, I will be finishing that today. But it's okay if not, like I've got time. I think the only book that I will be picking up right now is Discord of the Gods, or of Gods, Discord of God? The Discord of Gods? I don't know. By Jen Lyons, which is the next book in a series. The last book in a series. So, yeah, I blocked the path. Because my camera's there. They don't need to look at your butthole, dude. Kidman. Anyway, what was I talking about? Oh, all the Discord of the Gods. I'm gonna be starting that today. I just need to get 25% into it. It's a 24, 25 hour book. So I don't know what that's. 24 divided by 4 is 6 hours. So 2 hours on 3 times speed. So long. But I think the other one is 2 or 3 hours. I just have a fuck ton of meetings. But I've blocked out some time on my calendar, so hopefully I'll be able to listen while I do work that needs to get done. Also, a funny thing happened yesterday at like 5:01 p.m. I get a email and I'm like, no, I'm logged off, whatever. It's a calendar invite and I see it pop up before I like read it. And I see that it's for 12 p.m. and I'm like, no. Y'all are not scheduling meetings on my last day on this team. I got promoted, by the way. On my last day on this team, y'all are not scheduling a meeting during my lunch. Are you kidding me? Absolutely not. I was so mad. It's my farewell party. I was ready to be so mad, but also they would schedule something in the middle of my lunch. I do things during my lunch. I'm not just here. I don't just eat during my lunch. I do things. But that's okay. It's only for 30 minutes and I can move stuff around accordingly, but I was not happy immediately. But it's okay. But I'm gonna go. I'm gonna read and get ready for the work day and stuff, so I'll talk to you later. Okay, thanks, bye. Good morning. It is Thursday, the 30th of January. Are you coming to chime in? The 30th of January, which means I will be closing on the vlog here. I did finish All the Bad Apples and I enjoyed it. It's a reread for me, but solid, good book. I enjoyed it. I also realized I had finished the last panel for January. I didn't take a picture of this. I had used the wrong purple, so I had to basically tear this apart. You can kind of see it here. Well, you would if the cat wasn't. There we go. Tear it apart and do this section again because I just wasn't going to completely start over. So there's some rows missing, but I thought about starting over and I was like, I don't want to. I don't want to. So here we are. But yeah, I did finish All the Bad Apples. It was good, solid reread. I didn't write a review yet in my booklet thingy, and I need to. And then I went ahead and started the Discord of Gods, which is for February. So there's that. I don't really have anything else to talk about. I had a migraine yesterday and that sucked. But that's really it. Not much else going on. Yeah. I think I'm gonna go. Quick update, sorry. Okay, thanks, bye. See you next week.